Okay guys, so in this tutorial we are going from this to these in 5 minutes with loads. Okay, so let's start. Okay, we have made the tree in the other tutorial. At this point I will make a density weight paint. So I go into weight paint mode, I activate a new vertex group which is called density, and then I switch to add in the paint settings, and I start to paint the tips of the twigs in which I want the leaves to grow. Okay, this is a very simple process. We just add and remove where we don't want it to default off. Okie dokie. And we are almost good to go. I will keep it like this, and that's done. Switch again to object mode, and we are going to the particle settings, add a new particle system which we call leaves. Then we are going to switch the type to hair, the length to 1, and the number to 200. If we scroll down, we can see the vertex groups. In density we load the density group, pretty straightforward. Then I will go into the settings of the modifiers and apply the modifier for this case, and we are going to activate the aerodynamics, and everything seems okay. We go to the start of the timeline and press Alt A, and the simulation is now working. Okay, so we have this result. If we don't like it, we can play with the seed, or we can play with the settings of the growing of the hair. Okay, I like this one much better. And now comes the better part. In the 5th layer I have already loaded my twigs models, my leaf models, sorry. As you can see, they are already unwrapped. There is a low poly version and a much higher poly version. Okay, now we just need to select a model that we want to load in the hairs, and we go to the add modifier panel, and we add a particle instance modifier. Then we activate create along path and select the tree which has the particle system. As you can see, it is already working. Okay, if we want a lower load version, we just need to do the same for the low poly version of the leaves, and we can also switch to the low poly version of our tree. Okay, for simulation problems, we just need to apply the modifier. So you want to keep in mind to take a low poly model of the tree trunk. Okay, so you have also that kind of simulation, and if you want a even lower load, you can just lower the number of hairs, okay, and make lower poly versions of that same tree. So have fun, and this is the tutorial. In 5 minutes we have made a 3 fronds.